That one will just not go down.
Make sure you hit the barrel, You know, this game's fun and everything. Shit. But, like, I don't know why they just changed it from Rayman. Like, the Rayman games were fine. We don't need the rabbits, you know? Sorry, Rabbids.
Why they call them rabbits? Is it because they've got rabies?
I guess so. They couldn't tell kids they had rabies or anything. They just had to say rabbids.
Don't tell me we're like pest control. We're like exterminating them so they don't spread.
No, but like it's like a game show, like a gladiator thing that the rabbits are running themselves. Like, why would they be capturing people just to kill each other?
This makes no sense.
We're also shooting toilet plungers, so...
Yeah. I guess we're not killing them, but maybe it's got like a rabies cure in the plunger itself.
I don't think you can kill rabies that deep. I'm not saying the problem is with the game.
Maybe I have to talk to you. It's just going to be a minute, okay?
We can't play.
Come on, Petey. Wake up.
Lexi? Lexi, do you know what time it is?
Yeah, so obviously we have the Lunchies launch at the Pals to Pals donation in a couple of days. We're very excited and I hope to see you viewing there as much as the enthusiasm you have that you're viewing this live stream right now. Petey, what's up?
It's 11:20 p.m, Lexi. What do you want?
Are you busy? Could I come in for a minute?
Oh, I'm not busy. I was about to go to bed. No, you cannot come in. I'm seeing you tomorrow morning.
I'll be quick.
Well, this is all the furniture I have left, I suppose. So we'll just have to sit here, fortunately. I'd offer to turn the fire on for you, but I doubt you'll be here for very long, right?
You're right.
Wonderful. Thank God for that.
It's good to see you, Petey.
You saw me earlier today.
Yeah, but that was, just for the camera. This is just you and me without all the fans, right? Isn't that what you wanted?
We haven't done that in 2 years.
Yeah, well, I miss it. So, why don't we go back to doing that? I mean, you clearly wanted to talk to me about something important tomorrow. Let's talk to each other as friends. What did you want to say?
We haven't been friends for 2 years, Lexi.
Well, maybe I want to do that again.
I highly doubt that.
Look, you wanted to tell me something important. I wanted to hear about it now. Is that so wrong?
It is wrong. I called a meeting. A meeting is something official. Sometimes it's documented. It's important. You don't just do it before. Besides, the whole point is that Beverly was going to be there as well.
Well, I think what you're about to discuss with me should not be said in front of someone else. I think we should be able to come to some sort of understanding before then.
You don't want to say what it is? Obviously, I know what it is. You know that I know. And you're just too scared to say it, because it makes it real.
Look, I've done some things, and nothing that I wouldn't consider out of the ordinary for someone that's running a business.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah. Look, I got dirty. But that's what you have to do to make a profit. You never understood that. That's why clearly you're moving out. You're not doing so well financially.
I'm downscaling. Because it's not going to last forever. Everything that we've built, it's fun now, but we're only going to get older. Trends are only going to change.
Maybe I just want to keep going for as long as I can. Maybe I want to downsize when I'm ready to downsize, not 10 years before or 5 years or whatever you're thinking ahead of.
Denial's dangerous, isn't it? You're deep in it. You really want to do this now?
Yes. Why did I come here if not to discuss whatever the hell you want to discuss?
It's your grave. You can get it in as soon as you want. Follow me.
We have a question from MusicMeister39. What did you think of the trailer for the new Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie? Oh, look, I didn't have a lot of hopes for Keanu Reeves as Shadow the Hedgehog. I personally was more into Hayden Christensen's casting, but he seems to be doing really well. I don't really understand why Jim Carrey's playing two characters. I don't really know how that works. Yeah, it's Sonic the Hedgehog 3, but obviously, you know, because we're playing the game right now, I'm very excited for the movie, very excited to see Shadow. It's very cool.
And if you sit here, I'll be right back. Just have to grab something.
You know, Petey, we're friends.
Were friends. Past tense.
I think we built a great empire here. I prefer you didn't do anything rash. Whatever you're about to do, I hope you're being smart about it. Look, I don't know what you're about to tell me, but I don't think I've done anything wrong, and if there is something that you think that I've done wrong, then I couldn't have done it for some inhuman reason. I'm a good person, and you know that because we're friends, and we've started this big empire together. Am I supposed to know what these are?
Pals for Pals, 2021. $100,000. Gone. 2022. $300,000. Thin air. Vanished. 23. $750,000. Where does this money go?
Well, you tell me. Is this money...
Offshore bank account. Yeah? That money was your job to distribute it to all the different charities.
No,
Pals for Pals was meant to be a way for us to give back to the people who weren't as lucky as we are. And all you've done is take. All you have ever done is take.
Peter, I swear, I left it with Beverly, obviously.
Enough with the lies. This is why I was supposed to do this tomorrow, so that Beverly could defend herself.
This is really serious, Peter. We need to get someone to look into this.
I already have. Oh, don't worry, Lexi. I've already had somebody look into this. You know exactly where it went, didn't you?
I have no idea, Petey. Please, just tell me
to
what's
my
wrong.
face. If you're going to lie to me, do it to my face.
I don't know what's going on. Can you please tell me?
Bullshit. You know exactly where this money went. The offshore account is yours. Don't try blaming this on Bev. We both know it was you. That's why I was meant to do this tomorrow morning with both of you. So that you couldn't try and push it onto her. Right?
I'm not trying.
You made this happen. You made this happen tonight. This is on you. You couldn't have waited. You had to come here and humiliate yourself in front of me. The life that we have now, we don't deserve it. We play fucking video games together. We don't deserve to be rich because of that. This was our way of giving back, and you have ruined it. Fundamentally, every single chance you got.
Do you really think that a few $100,000 is going to make a huge difference to these people?
I know that it would. Do you hear yourself? You sound insane. Now listen, here's what's going to happen, yeah? Because I have the proof. This is what's going to happen. You're going to sign here. You're going to give all of that money back. And I'm going to distribute it to the places that it was meant to go. You're going to sign away any control that you have of this company. But my last gift to you, no one ever finds out about this. Yeah? This is between me, you, and Bev.
Mario loves gamers. Gamers spelt with a Y. Is asking what I think of Skibidi Toilet. Now, I'm not exactly sure what a Skibidi Toilet is. I personally haven't sponsored the brand before, but if they're open to selling their Skibidi Toilets to me, I'm more than happy to appear on the channel for them. So, you know, just call in. You know, you have our email publicly available, so just let us know if you want us to sponsor the Skibidi Toilets. Petey, we are launching a product in 3 days. Could this not wait?
We're launching it during Pals for Pals. Are you kidding me? This means everything. You're going to sign this. You will sign this tonight. Over my dead body will you leave this house tonight without signing. Do you hear me?
Petey, I know this channel matters to you. I've seen those plaques. You've kept the 10,000, the 100,000. You've got the million up there.
Those are just numbers. Those numbers are meaningless because of these numbers here. Why can't you understand that? I'd give it all away. I'd get rid of all of it. I don't care. This is what's important. And you have fucked it. Lexi, you have fucked it.
Tell you what, I think I am going to stay for a bit longer. I'm going to put the heat on.
Wonderful. And you know what, Lexi? I will get you a pen. I know it seems like I'm being hard on you, Lexi. And I'm not going to apologize. Just, I hope that one day you will see that what I'm doing for you is the right thing. You know, you're lucky that it's me that's doing this to you. Anybody else would absolutely screw you on this, and I'm not saying that you don't deserve it, but you wouldn't get the second chance that I'm giving you. And I really do think that with that second chance...
We also have a question from Like Me or Be a Ghost, and they are asking what will be included in the Lunchies. Well, the Lunchies will include a healthy assortment of crackers, a selection of meat, as well as a dairy product that will enhance the flavour, I'm sure.
I'm sorry.
Shelby, sorry, were you waiting in line to use this?
Actually, I'm here to see you. You're Lieutenant Columbo, right?
Yes, and you are?
Good. I'm Chief Inspector Frakes. Your wife said we could find you here. Listen, I know you're on vacation. I hate to interrupt your holiday, but, well, we have a case that we could really use your input on.
Of course, happy to help. But on our way to the crime scene, do you think we could go through a drive-thru? That ice cream just made me really hungry.
Yeah, sure.
I'm really curious to see what Burger King is like here.
We call it Hungry Jack's here.
You call it what? Look, all I'm saying is if Jack's burgers are so good, how come he's still hungry?
Yeah, they're the same burgers. It's a licensing thing. Look, we're here now. Can we just...
It's your country.
Right, yeah, you're dismissed.
Oh, my wife wanted a red one anyway. There you go. Very good. What do we got?
All right, around 11:30, security alarm goes off. An officer arrives 10 minutes later, finds the guy sitting at the table dead, hit over the head, bleeding from the wound.
You didn't hear anyone come in?
No, he was wearing earphones, so when the guy broke in the front door, didn't hear him coming.
And the murder weapon?
We reckon it's probably one of those YouTube play button things. One of them's missing, they're about heavy enough to kill someone, and we found bits of glass in the back of his head.
Fair enough. And tell me about the victim. What did he do?
Oh, I don't know. Some internet stuff. I don't really get it. My kids watch it, but...
His name was Peter Thompson. And he was a very talented man, my co-star, and my best friend. Hi, Lexi Turner.
Lieutenant Columbo.
All right, I'll leave you to it.
I'm visiting on holiday. My wife's stuck in the hotel with pneumonia, but she insisted I see the sights. I don't think this is what she meant.
Well, as long as someone can find out what the hell happened to Petey, it just doesn't really make sense to me. Why would someone take a play button?
Now, when you say co-star or play button, forgive my ignorance. I'm not really on the internet much. Could you catch me up to speed?
Well, we have a channel where we post videos reacting to like funny stuff on TikTok. We do live streams on Twitch. We recently played Sonic and Shadow Generations, so millions of people are coming to watch our stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, the play buttons are just to signify how many subscribers we've gotten. So, one for 10,000, one for 100,000, and one for 1,000,000.
And that's these here?
Yeah, but 100,000 is gone.
The murder weapon.
Yep.
And you think a fan broke in?
I don't know what else would explain it. Like, there's 1,000 things to take from this place. He was quite the collector, but for some reason they just wanted the play button.
Yes, it does kind of seem like a fan, doesn't it? Except there's one thing I just don't quite understand.
You beat me, Lieutenant. What is it?
Well, I mean, surely a fan would want the 1,000,000 subscriber play button?
I mean, like, aren't you looking at small details? Like, they came in to rob someone and kill him. I don't think they're thinking rationally. They're probably just going to take the first object they see.
You're right that they weren't thinking rationally, but in my line of work, it's the small details that seem to make the most difference.
Look, I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I don't know if I'm up for these questions right now. I'm sure you can figure this out on your own. It doesn't make sense to me.
No, you're not meant to be
You don't
here.
understand. That is my boss's house. I can hear like every
I realise that's supposed. Oi,
Beverly.
ma'am, you can't be here.
It's okay, you can go, officer.
Very well.
Look, she's my personal assistant. Is it okay she's here?
Of course.
Look, I've been trying to call Peter all morning and he hadn't responded, so I got here. There's police all outside. They wouldn't let me in. Look, what's going on?
Beverly, Petey's dead.
What?
They found him this morning. He had his head bludgeoned in by one of his damn play buttons.
Are you serious? But why? How?
That's what we're going to find out. Lieutenant Columbo.
Oh, Beverly Carson.
You are?
Lexi and Pete's personal assistant. Does that mean I have to cancel the 12 o'clock with Men and Grilled?
It's probably safe to just postpone it to tomorrow. I'm sure the lieutenant has more questions for us.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm sure you've been questioned enough already. You go handle your business. We'll get in touch if we need anything more from you.
Okay, and just call me if you need anything from me. I'm happy to help. I really would like you to catch Petey's killer as soon as you can.
I'm sure you would. Just one more thing. These men, what are they grilling?
Alright mate, yeah, nearly done. Just a little bit more. Perfect, that's perfect. Now the right amount of caramelization. Alright, this is perfect. You did a good job, John. I'm proud of you, mate. Always. Alright. My name is Steve. Welcome to Men Grilling. Right now, we just made some perfectly steaks and some snags. I'm going to try one of them right now because, oh fuck, it looks pretty good, eh?
What do you think?
Oh, mate, this is good.
Dad taught me well.
Your dad taught you very well. Oh my god. Oh. You know what you do right now?
I think.
We need to bring in our special guest.
Absolutely.
So, Lexi, come on in. From Play Pals, how you doing?
I'm very well, Steve. Thank you for bringing me onto the show. What have you got for me?
I got some absolutely fantastic, juicy snacks for you. I think you'll like it. Might be the right size for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What do you think? Big enough for you?
Well, you men sure know your way around a grill. I guess that's why they call you the Men at Grill.
Oh, exactly. Well, you know, we're just the best at grilling, aren't we?
Actually, I have something for you too.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
You're going to be the first to try our new product, Lunchies.
Ooh, okay.
I'll try that.
How much does it go for pre-sale? Just curious.
Well, this is $5.95, but you can
$5.95.
actually get a value pack at $9.95 for 3.
All right, sounds alright. Let's get a little bit of everything. All right.
It's healthy, it's convenient, and you can get it just about anywhere, and you can store it into your pantry for up to 5 months.
5 months.
Yeah.
Oh, you can taste the health.
This is really nice. Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Am I interrupting something?
Oh, well, it appears we have another special guest, Lieutenant Columbo. He heard that we were launching our new product, Lunchies, and couldn't help but swing on by to give it a try too.
Is this a live stream?
No, this is pre-recorded. We can just edit around this.
I actually have some questions I'd like to ask.
Yeah. We'll talk at the studio just first. Can you give this a try, please?
Okay then. Alright, there we go. Is this how you make cheese over here?
Well, legally we can't call it cheese. I think it's like a dairy product, yeah.
You know, I came here for the authentic Australian barbecue experience, so I might just...
Go ahead.
Oh, no. What if we just gave you like a different flavoured lunch?
Oh, no, that's not necessary. I think I'll give this a shot.
What do you think, Columbo? Does it satisfy your needs?
I gotta get some cooking tips from you guys. My wife's always saying I don't know how to cook anything.
Hey, welcome to the studio, Lieutenant. As you can see, this is our gaming lounge, and this is where we film our podcasts, and occasionally we'll do a cooking show in the kitchen over there. Beverly, would you mind grabbing the Lieutenant a drink? I'm sure he's got a big day ahead of him.
That's not necessary. I don't need anything.
Nonsense. It's a hot day. I think you could use a beverage. How can I help you, Lieutenant?
Well, thank you, Miss Carson. You see, with the whole idea of the murderer being a crazed fan, it figures I need to learn more about what it is you do. I'm ashamed to say that all this technobabble seems to go over my head a little bit, so could you go into a bit more detail, please?
Well, to be honest, I wish I had a straight answer for you, Lieutenant. PlayPals is a brand, which means we do just about everything. You've seen our setup. That's 3 things already. We also sell products, we have sponsorship deals, we collaborate with other creators. Sometimes we'll react to TikToks or things fans send in.
And you film yourselves doing this?
Yeah, well, we have our cameramen and our sound ladies covering our footage, but, we just try to be ourselves in front of the camera.
And people actually watch it?
Well, yeah, we get millions of views each video.
Really? Millions?
Yeah, millions.
I can't even get my wife to listen to me sometimes. But how exactly did you make money from all this?
Oh, well, we have our sponsorship deals and we have the products we're selling. We've got the Lunchies coming up for the big launch at our Pals for Pals donation live stream. Beverly, bring in the Lunchies so Lieutenant can have a try.
Please. There's no need for any of that. I'm afraid the grill made me quite full.
Very well.
But Pals for Pals, that's your charitable organization?
Yeah, so every year we run a donation live stream. We get a lot more money each year, and just whatever cause is big at the time we'll donate to, pretty much.
All the money goes to the charities?
Yes, it's usually me running the behind-the-scenes stuff, so handling the money is my big job.
And what was Peter's job?
Oh, well, Peter was the face of the company. He could sell a face, he could sell our brand, just about everything went through. All of his face was on all of our stuff. He was quite talented at bringing in an audience. I'm not sure how we'll go without him.
Was this the case for every aspect of the business? He was the face who did most of the work?
Well, look, every business has a John Oates to a Daryl Hall, right?
Yeah, don't I know it? My wife and I argue about it all the time. Which one is better, Hall or Oates? Which one is Oates? You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, hey Lexi, should we cancel tonight's live stream?
Oh, I guess we should. Minute Grill was an obligation. We probably shouldn't have a live stream going. I don't think I have it in me right now. Well, we usually run those things every night. We had one last night as well, but I think the audience will understand we cancelled just for tonight.
Can you imagine that? We had such a packed day. First we had to cancel that 10 o'clock with Peter, then we almost had to cancel Minute Grill, now we have to cancel tonight's live stream.
Hang on a second. You had a 10 o'clock meeting scheduled with Peter this morning?
Yeah, look, he was being very secretive about it, but I don't think it would have been a big deal. It's just between the 3 of us. I'm sure it would have just been some small business thing.
You know what that was about, a business?
Look, he ran it by me yesterday, just like mentioned, I was about, the live stream in a couple of days, of course, what else was it going to be about?
I thought we had that meeting a month ago.
But look, the live stream's in a couple of days. We're obviously going to have to run over something that just wasn't covered a month ago. What else could it have possibly been about?
The last time you saw Peter, when was it? What'd you talk about?
Oh, look, well, we had our morning gaming stream, of course. We played Sonic X Shadow Generations, and I'm sure he must have mentioned it to me in passing after we did it.
Oh, sorry, let me just get my head around this. So it was after that gaming session that you talked about the meeting?
Yes. I need to work some things over the scheduling with Beverly. Obviously, we need to figure out what we need to cancel and what we can't cancel. So I'd like you to finish your drink and then Beverly will show you the door. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Look, I'm not saying that the cholera outbreak in my hometown was, a good thing, but a lot of people lost weight from that event, and that was really good, because that's when we had all those high-end ice creameries popping up around town, so circle of life, I guess.
Yeah, well, humanity often improves after facing adversity. I think we're closer than ever after COVID, and I'm sure some good must have come out after the Spanish flu from the 1920s. Something good must have happened after that, right?
I mean, I've read some sort of theory of, like, the Great Reset. I mean, maybe that's what's happened there. I mean, resetting the world, it's useful.
Yeah, well, let's bring in a caller. Let's see what they have to say here. Can you hear me?
Oh, hello, Lexi. Is that you?
Yes, it is Lexi, and I'm here with Mark as well in the studio.
Yes.
I can't believe I actually got through on this. Hi, my name's Jonathan. I'm just calling from Alice Springs. How are you?
I mean, all things considered, yeah, we're pretty good.
Oh, I did hear about that. I'm so sorry about Peter. You know, I'm sending you
It's
all my
okay.
thoughts and prayers.
No, that's okay. Look, you know, losing a co-star can be pretty tough. Obviously, thoughts and prayers to his families and friends. I would like to think that Peter would have liked us to move forward. We might never fill the hole that Peter's left in our show, but I think we can always just try to keep improving ourselves.
Commendable stuff, Lexi. I agree. Look, he was always my favourite, but I won't keep it all doom and gloom for you. I was just calling up to see if you've got around to watching that Megalopolis film.
Megalopolis. Now, is that the one, Jason Statham with the shark,
No,
right?
that's...
No, not that one. This was made by the greatest mind of our time, Francis Ford Coppola, you know? He made that Dracula film back in the day. Made me a little bit gay, not gonna lie. Loved that film.
Right, okay. Yeah, well, I haven't seen Megalopolis. I mean, have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen that one. Sorry, I just heard somebody on Twitter say it was a good movie, and that's all I needed to hear, you know?
Okay, it sounded like you liked it, Mark.
Yeah, it's, basically the greatest masterpiece made in the last couple of decades.
Anyway, we'll
It's
take
about
the next
this...
caller. Alright, can you hear me?
Hello, Miss Lexi. It's Lieutenant Columbo here. Listen, I hate to bother you, but I'm stuck out the front. Could you let me in, please?
Okay, viewers, we're just gonna take a short break for a second. Something's come up. Hi, welcome back, PlayPal fans. We have a big surprise for you in the studio. We have a special guest, Lieutenant, I'm sorry, I didn't get your first name.
Lieutenant Columbo is fine, thank you.
And you do not need to talk that close to the mic. I promise it picks up the sound just fine.
This new technology is beyond me.
Yeah, it's just a microphone, you only need to talk like a normal person, so...
Now, Mark, you're bringing in a very different vibe to when you were in the studio a few minutes ago. What's happening with you?
Yeah, I've got some, wrestling internals going on here. The bit where you interrupted me about the Megalopolis thing, I just think that was really kind of rude, and I was on a roll. I don't know, I'm just gonna let you have this.
Your name is Mark what?
Mark McGrubbin.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think I saw your file at the station.
Well, that's...
You're the ongoing investigation stuff.
Well, we're not trying to get into any possible investigations. You know, these things happen all the time with big streamers, big names. People want to take them down. Sounds a lot like that Megalopolis guy, honestly. But, now that we've got Lieutenant Columbo in the studio, I think it would be perfect if he did the ad read for us today.
You want me to read something?
Fantastic.
Yeah. So just try to sound enthusiastic. This is our big brand in there. Obviously, we're not just picking any old product. This is a big deal to us.
Of course.
So just try to sound like you're, excited.
Well, I'll do my best. Honey, if you listen, I'm doing an ad read now. Okay, this episode of the Play Pod is sponsored by Farmscape. Build your own farm, really, with the price of land these days? Build your own farm and spare from hordes of marauding goblins in this free-to-play game. If you use the code PLAYPOD, you will receive 50 gold, wow, and 15 acres of land. Farmscape, for all the farming and escaping. Wow, certainly it's quite a product you got there.
Yep, and that's free to play now. Now that we've got Lieutenant Columbo here in the studio with us, would you like to walk us through what you're doing here?
Oh, really? Live on air? You sure about that?
Yeah, well, obviously there's nothing we need to hide from the fans. I'm sure what you are about to say, I'm perfectly innocent.
Of course. Well, we've been looking into Pals for Pals, and we've discovered a couple of
Okay, actually, I think we should take a break. I think we've been talking for...
some documents we've uncovered, and potentially...
Yeah, I think we'll end it there. I think Mark's feeling a little tired, and we've got a lot of preparing to do for the live stream. So, thank you for joining us. This has been the Playpod. I have been Lexi Turner. We have Mark McGrubbin here and Lieutenant Columbo.
Yeah. Hi, honey.
Thanks, Mark. See ya. Pals
Did
for
he touch
pals.
that water?
Did he touch it?
Did he drink from it at all?
Yeah, I mean, took a few sips.
No, never mind then. I don't want to risk it.
You wanted some water, Lieutenant?
No, it's fine. If it was there, I was trying to get it, but I don't want you to make any effort in getting some for me.
Okay, Lieutenant. So, pals for pals.
Yes, pals for pals. See, we've been leaving no stone unturned in this investigation. We've been trying to figure out maybe if it is a crazed fan, what exactly could have caused them to become so angry at Peter and maybe by extension yourself. And we were looking into Pals for Pals, and we were checking in with the various charity organizations that you've been donating to, and see, we found something I can't quite explain. It's really baffling me, actually. The charities are reporting that they've been receiving far less money than is documented in your records.
Well, Lieutenant, yesterday you knew nothing about our channel. It seems you know just about everything now.
Well, enough to get myself by,
Wow.
enough to do my job, right?
Well, the issue that you're reporting is very serious, and we should definitely look into that.
Absolutely. I was wondering, you mentioned that Peter was the face, but you were mainly the person in charge of running all this?
Oh, look, with the donations, I couldn't keep track of everything that we're doing. I might have even passed that on to Beverly or Peter.
Well, Peter, even though Peter was the face, and by your own admission, you didn't do much.
Oh, but when I say don't do much, it's well, 99.99% don't do anything, right? Of course, there's something that I could get him to do if I'm busy,
Of course. Well, we're in the process of looking into Peter's financial records. If we find any discrepancies in there, we'll let you know. And if we don't, we'll be looking into you and Beverly as well.
Well, you don't need me for that, do you?
No, I don't need you for it. I'm just keeping you up to date with what's going on.
Well, it sounds like you're accusing me of embezzlement.
If that's what you think I'm doing, then that's your own prerogative. I'm just here telling you what I found.
Columbo, it would be impossible for me to have killed Peter. I was live streaming that night. You know that.
You were live streaming, that's right.
Yeah, so something got messed up along the way. Maybe I just messed up some numbers. Maybe it was Beverly or Peter. I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of it once you've seen those numbers.
Well, I'm sure I will too.
But I think you've asked me all the questions you need to for today. So thank you for coming into the live stream and doing the ad read, but I think you've overstayed your welcome.
Of course. Yes, honey, I'm getting a lot of photos. No, we're nowhere near Uluru. Anyway, I gotta go. Oh no, sorry, I can't call you back. This phone they gave me only receives. Oh, speaking of which, that's it, I gotta go. Yes? Breaking the case? Miss Carson.
All right, Lieutenant, she's just in here.
Thank you, Chief Inspector Frakes.
Good luck.
Hello, Miss Carson. Now, do you know why you're here?
I have no idea.
Well, you see, the murder weapon was taken from the crime scene along with some crucial documents, as we recently discovered. All of this is turned up at your house.
My house? But I just thought it was a robbery gone bad, but...
That's what we thought at first, but we're opening up other avenues thanks to this new evidence, and unfortunately, those avenues currently lead to you.
But... Is that...
Yes, it is. It's your boss's blood. It's been positively identified as such. I am terribly sorry if seeing that is you know.
I don't understand what. I wasn't even there. I was helping Lexi with the live stream.
Miss Carson, I don't for a second believe that you did this.
Then why am I here if you don't think it's me?
Because since you are now a suspect, what we have to do is prove that to be wrong. Okay, you can start by going through your alibi. Tell me where you were when all this was going down.
Like I said, I was helping with Lexi's live stream. I don't understand.
And you help with the live streams often?
All the time.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you and Lexi now have the same alibi for the murder.
No.
What do you mean, no?
All of Lexi's live streams are pre-recorded.
Now, you'll have to forgive my ignorance on this matter, but I'm not up to date with the technobabble, as you may know. So, when you say she's not live during the live stream, what exactly does that mean?
Exactly as I said, and none of her live streams are live. They're all pre-recorded and then we uploaded.
But correct me if I'm wrong, but Lexi responds to comments during the stream.
Yes.
So how can that happen if it's not live?
Because it's me that's responding in the streams. I make up fake accounts to make it seem like she's responding to random people. But she's just responding to me.
And she doesn't just do this on the night of the crime?
No, she's done it for every live stream for years. I think the only live streams she's done live are before she became big.
Okay, you've been very helpful, Miss Carson. If what you're saying is true, that means that Lexi's alibi no longer exists. In fact, she lied about her alibi.
Are you sure? She does it because she's lazy, and a lot of the times it's because she just thinks she's better than her audience. It can't be.
Miss Carson, I truly appreciate your devotion to your career and your boss, but at this point I should tell you that the person that is currently most adamant that you are responsible for this is Lexi.
What? But why would she do that? I've devoted so much to her, but why?
I endeavor to figure that out.
Lieutenant, did you get the confession?
Oh, I meant to tell you, I wasn't trying to get a confession. Beverly's not the culprit.
What?
There was something about the evidence you found that I just couldn't understand. Did you notice that one of the pieces of paper didn't have any blood on it?
Hey guys, I just got some pretty heavy news that my personal assistant, Beverly Carson, is currently the primary suspect in the murder of Peter Thompson. And I just wanted to make clear that Beverly does not represent PlayPals as a business or a company. We are investigating the steps that led to her hiring, and we will get ahead of this. We'll make sure that this is taken care of, and I just want to let you know that business will go on. Obviously, this is a hard time for me. This is a hard time for me because, I've lost my best friend and my assistant is a murderer. So, hang on. Oh my God. Lieutenant Columbo, what are you doing here?
Oh, geez, I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Whatever. I'll talk to you later. Can I help you, Lieutenant?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Did I interrupt something?
I'm in the middle of preparing for one of the biggest live streams of the year. Of course you're interrupting. Please get here in a minute, ask whatever questions you want to ask, and then leave.
Well, it's about the investigation, Miss Lexi.
What investigation? You've caught the suspect. What else is there to do?
Yes, we did arrest Beverly, didn't we? But there's a couple of things I just don't quite understand. Well, for starters, it's the way that the evidence was found. See, most murderers who hide the evidence, they make care to bury it deep, but these were just on top of the trash can. It's like someone wanted to find the evidence.
Well, we've already been through this, Lieutenant, because she's killed Petey and she's taken the second most valuable play button. Obviously, she's not thinking rationally. She's not going to think about disposing of the evidence clearly.
Yes, and speaking of the evidence, that leads me on to the embezzlement documents. There was something odd about the blood on it.
Yes, there was blood on it. Obviously, it was with Petey when he was murdered. What's so strange about that?
Well, there wasn't blood on all of it. One page was absent of blood. The crucial page, the contract itself. The one with Beverly's name on it and all the information with the money going back to Petey.
Okay, what could that possibly mean then? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, okay, sure, one page doesn't have blood on it, maybe, you know, it just didn't get blood on it. What's so strange about that?
Well, it didn't make sense to me either, especially since blood would tend to seep through the other pages and get onto all of it. The only explanation is that that page wasn't there, or more accurately, that that page is a forgery, and that the real contract was taken and replaced by this mock-up.
Okay, so what would the original contract say then?
Well, I imagine it would have someone else's name on it, the real murderers. And that would be why they wanted to take it away.
You're gonna say that it was my name on it, aren't you, Lieutenant?
I wasn't going to say that outright, but it does make a lot of sense. I mean, only a handful of people would have the ability to replicate your company's contract so accurately. Petey's dead, Beverly wouldn't do it to implicate herself. All signs do point to you.
Okay, so there's this contract that does have the blood on it, that's supposed to have my name on it, apparently. Where is it then?
Yes, indeed. Where is it? I mentioned earlier that real murderers tend to be really careful in hiding evidence, so I imagine it's hidden somewhere.
That's really unfortunate, isn't it, Lieutenant? Well, I guess I should leave you to follow your magic missing papers, because I'm about to prepare for one of the biggest live streams of the year for me, and I think you've said more than enough. In fact, if I see you at that live stream event today, I'm going to be filing charges for harassment. I'm done with you, Lieutenant. You go on, you chase your fairy tales, but I'm finished with you. You can see yourself to the door this time. Well, thank you for tuning in to the Pals for Pals live stream. It's very important to us. We've just had a new sponsor come in, Morley Funeral Homes, who are very excited to be contributing to this wonderful charity. I'm very happy to see all you viewers and your wonderful enthusiastic audience. I can tell that this is a bigger year than ever. And I think we'll start with the questions.
Whoa. Okay, what the fuck are you doing? There's a line, motherfucker. Get to the back of it.
So, excuse me, you're not allowed in, okay? There's a special list.
Oh, I know. I'm from Bennett Grill.
Bennett Grill? We're not expecting you until 7 o'clock.
I'm punctual.
Yeah, right. Fine, just get in quick, okay?
At Maxie's mum, what sets Lunchies apart from other products?
It's a really good question. With the dairy product, it has quite a few preservatives, which allows it to stay in a pantry for up to 5 months. The meat is full of a few exotic animals, so they get nutrients from all over the world. And each cracker has been blessed by a priest, so with each bite you feel even less sinful.
Next question is from @kittygirl14. Has your so-called dairy products been cleared with the state food authorities?
Look, I don't want to get this in on like a donation live stream. It's a bit inappropriate, but I will briefly cover the fact we're launching a product today. We're not going to be just throwing it out there without all the regulations. And if you want more information, you can visit our website or have a look at the nutritional information on the box.
At My Milkmaids asks, how are you feeling about the tragic loss of your co-host Peter?
Look, with Peter's passing, it's left a great hole in my life as well as this channel, but I can see we're still getting a lot of people coming in to share their enthusiasm for our work, so I know that through Peter's wishes, this will continue on, and I'm very happy for that. Excuse me, Carly, could you get rid of that man, please?
I'm so sorry, Scout, but you can't be here. It's a filming set.
That won't be necessary, Carly.
Lieutenant Columbo, of course. I told you couldn't be here, didn't I? Carly, get rid of that man immediately, please.
Unfortunately, I now have a warrant
Of course.
for the arrest of Lexi Turner and suspicion of the murder of Pete Thompson.
I guess we're doing this now. Well, come on up. Let's go talk this out in front of everyone.
Sure.
Thank you, Carly.
Well, Lieutenant Columbo is joining our donation live stream. Why don't you read out some questions to the lovely lieutenant?
At FaceStabber97, Lieutenant Columbo, have you improved your grilling skills?
Are you asking that, or is there someone else?
Just look into the camera, please.
I'm gonna keep going with what I'm doing. Some of you might not know this, but the Pals for Pals charity event has been not donating all the money they've said they've been donating over the years.
Yes, a staff member has been arrested for embezzlement, but that has been investigated, and that is not going to be an issue for tonight's live stream.
Beverly Carson didn't do the embezzling. You did. Pete found out about it, and that's why you killed him.
This again? Alright, well, do you have some more evidence for me today, or is it just the same old?
Actually, I do have evidence. Right here, in the form of the contract itself. This is Pete Thompson's blood, and your name is very clearly listed as the beneficiary.
You could not possibly have that document. Where would you have found that?
As a matter of fact, I found it torn up in your recycling bin.
That's not possible. You couldn't possibly have that. It wouldn't be in my home because I've already burnt it.
Have you just?
Yes! So you've just planted fake evidence. You have nothing. You just showed up with a warrant with nothing. How could you have done this? You're a moron, Lieutenant.
Well, you're right about one thing. This is a fake. I forged it myself. The fake blood I don't think looks quite realistic enough. I thought I did the best I could given the circumstances. But you're right, the evidence doesn't exist. In fact, in order to make this arrest stick, all I need at this point is a confession.
Well, good luck getting that out of me because I didn't do it.
Especially after I went all in gung-ho and showed you the fake evidence off the bat. It's going to be unlikely I'll get you down to the station now, is it? Well, that shows what I know. I guess I'll better leave you back to your live stream.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Just one more thing.
What?
Didn't you just confess in front of millions of viewers? Do we have any comments?
No.
More for me too, Lamau. It's over for you, Lexi. Rip Play Pals 2024. I'm gonna throw up, chat. Chat, is this real? Chat, what the heck is happening? I'm never buying anything from this company. Lexi, could you do that to Petey? Do you want me to keep going?
It's okay.